I hit the record button late, but this is going to be one of the great pickup games of all time. As you can see here, folks, it is red team versus blue team. These are the names, as you can tell right there on the fucking screen. And here we go. CN is going to fire that one in, and it's going to be a shot that is going to be wide and errant. So Raz will try to pick it up. He will backhand. This is over to Kicks. Kicks with a lot of space to work with QWERTY on defense. He tries to lift him. He can't. Jesus tries to get it off him. He can't. Raz still with it. Raz with a great run. This one's going to be dumped in while on the backhand. This one's going to take a Kareen off the board. And it looks like Pigeon will get it. Pigeon, the defenseman, will get it. The goalie who's turned defenseman will get it, and it'll be icing. Oh my goodness, what a fucking game this is. Holy fucking shit. It'll be on the other side. Wonder Wall, whatever the fuck his name is in net. Who gives a fuck? I don't even give a fuck anymore. This one's going to be fired, and this one chipped in off the glass. Kicks is going to try to wrap it around, and no, he loses control of it. Kicks try to just fire it in there. No, he can't. Jesus is going to take control of it behind his own net. And Mick, whatever the fuck his name is. Everyone has a fucking 3 different fucking names instead of just choosing one. What fucking works for him. Instead of choosing one fucking name, everyone's got to have 100 fucking different fucking names. But regardless, here's Kicks. No, we can't corral it. CN Nation, he's going to put it in front. That one, nice job by Raz with the backhand. And this one is kept in by QWERTY. That one actually spilled in front of the net. Skinner had to backhand it out of his own crease. I apologize for the cut. It was an offside play. As you can see here, this one's going to be shuffled over to Kicks. Kicks on the backhand. Kicks is going to look, maybe try to fire in front of the net, and he does, but that one is way behind. And Pigeon doesn't take a good angle, and here's CN Nation. CN Nation trying to pull an epic skate off, and that one will be deflected. Kicks will take it on the backhand. Kicks having a bit of trouble with it, but he corrals it. Look at Kicks go through the whole defense. Mick, whatever the fuck his name is. Once again, a motherfucker with 13 fucking thousand different fucking names. And Pigeon will whiff on it. That's very embarrassing, and usually not typically how he plays. This one's going to be backhanded it off the boards. That one will be shuffled along the boards, and Kicks will get it with the back end. He's everywhere. He's on defense. He's got a 200-foot game, but 200-foot turnovers is not very good. Jesus in front. That one save made by Skinner there. Oh my goodness, the shot was saved, and that one is going to be dumped in with the backhand. They're still offsides, but now CN Nation on the forecheck. Raz and Mike Flo, please have one fucking name. And Mike Flo will get it. He will shuffle it right to the other team, but Pigeon is right there, and that's going to be the end of the period. Oh my goodness, what a fucking amazing fucking action we have so far here in this game. As I said earlier, I don't give a fuck anymore about anybody's fucking names because everyone has 100 of them. I'm not trying to diss anybody, but still, you know, everybody just has a billion different names, and it can get very confusing. And CN Nation, that one shot. Oh my goodness, that one tickles the crossbar, and somebody is yapping. Yap Master Flex. That one hits off Skinner's face and is saved, and that will go off into the crowd, where it will probably hit a grandma, and that'll be a lawsuit because they're not putting netting up behind the net, which usually is regulated in NHL arenas. And oh no, Dead Company, who is good for a couple of turnovers a game, no offense, but he is good, prone to a couple of mistakes, and he has no idea he's offside. And I mean, I don't know what he's doing. Okay, there we go. He gets back on side. Mike Flo over to Pigeon. Pigeon will fumble with another forehand. CN Nation with the good forecheck there. Rash trying to get it out on the backhand, and he does. And QWERTY will just fire this one in. They are offsides. Now they are onside. This one dumped into the far corner. Kicks will take control of it off the backhand here. Oh my god, the hanger got in my way. But now it's a turnover. A critical error by Kicks. CN Nation, he's settling it, but no. He took too long to make a play with the puck. You gotta hate to see that. And right now, the red team, I mean, has just been abhorrent so far in this game, generating little to no scoring opportunities. It sounds like I'm dissing the players individually. Trust me, guys, I am not. And that is not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is, I don't even know. I just decided to fire up the recording software, the Shadow Play NVIDIA, and hit the record button. Here's Dead Company. Dead Company, what's he going to do with it? Dead Company is going to fire that one in. That one almost went in. That one's loose in front of the net, but no. Nobody can get a stick on it to put it in the net, and there's spit all over my fucking screen because I'm yelling and I'm slobbering like I'm a goddamn fucking golden retriever fucking mutt. But regardless, that one is off the tip of the blade of Mick Flo. I don't give a fuck, once again, what his name is. He could be named fucking, I don't know, the Sludge Man Jr., and I wouldn't give a shit, and he could have 100 different names too. QWERTY, that one is going to flip off Kick's stick. And try saying that 100 different fucking times. Kick stick. It's impossible. You can't say it 100 times. I don't know what I'm saying at this point in this commentary anymore. Raz is going to play it right to the other team. That's a bad turnover. One-on-one with the goalie here. Angle is tight. That one is easily saved with the pad or deflected by someone. I don't know. This one is going to be careened in off the boards. Dead Company with an error. Oh, no. He's out of position as well. And QWERTY is also out of position. But QWERTY is going to get back in this play. And that's a turnover. And he whiffs on it. And everyone's whiffing on it. And Mike Flo, he can't get to it. Oh, man. Wonderwall. I think he got a piece of that one late. There was a big opening in the center ice for CN Nation, but The other forward couldn't get it to him. Raz now fires in a shot. That one save made by the goalie. I believe he got the pad on it or the stick on it. CN Nation struggling to careen it off the boards. That one is sauced up to Jesus Saves. Pigeon is all the way back in his own end. And the red team had the puck. I don't know what he was doing there. Mike Flo, he's going to receive this one off a wonderful pass by his defenseman. Once again, there's more fucking slobber on the goddamn screen like I'm a goddamn fucking wild coyote with the worst fucking rabies known to man. And Jesus tries to tap that one with the backhand, but he can't. Him and Raz are going to have a bit of a stick fight here. And it looks like the red team's going to win this one. And Mike Flo, oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, but he played it a bit too much. I was going to say beautiful self-pass. I love self-passing. It's a good way to sort of get out in the space and accelerate without having the puck. This one is dumped in. This one just misses the side of the cage. And Mike Flo puts it in front. That one, nice job by Jesus to be there in front when it matters most. 140 left. This one is sauced up with the backhand. Raz tries to get it out. He will hit it off the boards, and that one will go to Kicks, and then Kicks will get it to Cordy, which is a turnover, by the way. Red to blue, blue to red. It's the same difference. They're both turnovers, so what's the fuss about, right? Pigeon trying to go on an epic solo run of his own here. Trying to gash the defense, but he can't. Oh, my goodness. Nice stick there by Raz, preventing the sauce pass that would have been perfect. As that one hops over a stick. Jesus, nice job touching it on the backhand. He has a bit of space. Beautiful pass to CN. That shot, and he scores! That one is bore down and in the back of the net, and nothing the goalie Skinner can do about it. We're going to get a behind-the-net paw of this play. Beautiful, perfect. Look at that. Nothing the Tendy can do about it. All he can do is flick it out with his backhand and rage at his team and then break everything and never play a game again, which is something I'm probably going to be prone to doing one of these days. If you guys know me in the PoncePuck PUGs, sometimes I can get quite volatile. That shot is high of the net. I can get quite volatile, but not at any of my teammates, more so on myself, as there's 50 seconds. And that one is under the stick of Jesus Saves. That one, oh my goodness, the goalie was not paying any attention at all, and he still isn't, and that shot almost goes in. What is the goalie doing? He almost let in a softie there, but he didn't, and then he almost let in another goal, but it missed the net. 42nd, Jesus trying to go on an epic run. That one doesn't have enough mustard on it. And Mike Flo is going to struggle with this one, but Kicks is going to get back in time, and this is just, this is, the game looks like to be slowing down here, but red team, they have looked absolutely desperate. That one is blocked in front. Cordy is going to take a big rip out of that one, deflected by a stick with 18 seconds now. Can the red team finally get a semblance of offensive game going here? Kicks now, takes it on the backhand. He doesn't have much time. He's got 8 seconds. And Raz, no time, just got to put it in front. Raz, he's going to try to put it in front. He does, and that one shot save made by the goalie. And that'll end the period. Here, what the shots look like. Obviously, it's very fucking one-sided and unfair. The red team looks to be super overmatched right now, but it's a one-score game, as that one is going to be played against the Wards. And the forecheck is very aggressive, but they're going to keep it in. And Skinner with the easy pad save on the slide there. Would have been funny if that went 5-hole, because then the team could have blamed him. But, don't blame the goalie, guys. You just got to take accountability for your own performances, If you don't play well, you just got to be man enough to admit it. And that was a turnover in front, Raz. That one. Oh, my goodness. What a save. What a save with the stick. Oh, my goodness. We're seeing one of the most generational in-net performances ever from Wonderwall. Never heard of him. Sounds like the name of a fucking, I don't even know. I think that's supposed to be like a Wonderwall. Get it, the Oasis song. Is that supposed to be Joseph Wall's name? I don't know. I think it is. Who gives a fuck anymore? Joseph Wall's a fucking AHL scrub goalie anyways. Guy fucking blows. And that one's going to be dumped, and that's going to be icing. Raz is going to get there. That will be icing. This one's going to be won by the blue team. And Cordy will play this with his backhand, but Pigeon will keep it in. This one is high and wide of the net. And Mike Flo will keep it in here as Jesus tries to tap to a teammate, but no teammate is there. Raz, that one is going to be deflected by a stick of a blue team player. Cordy can't get the forehand on it, and that's a nice pass by Raz, but Mike Flo not there to receive it. Kicks now. Is going to, I think he tried to, I don't know if he tried to play it in front of the net or behind the net, but, I guess it worked, because, I don't know, you don't dump it from that short end, you try to make a play, make a pass in front, but here's Jesus. This man can sauce it with the best of them, and at one, he is offsides, and he does not know it, or he does, and he's just, gonna stop play. This one is gonna be won by the red team here. Kicks, he's in all alone, and he fires that one high and wide of the net. Pigeon, that's not a good look. He tried, he failed. That looks like something I would do, is I try. But, once again, guys, all that matters is if you try. Like, it's just a try, right? Like, all you got to do is try. Who gives a fuck? You know, it's a game. If someone's yelling at you because you had one turnover, and that's maybe what cost the team the game, who gives a fuck? You know, everyone plays. I know it's competitive, but just play for fun. Play how you want to play, guys. Here's Kicks. He, you know, is due for a goal with the way he's been shooting the puck. You know, he's been very close, but, you know, so close, but so far. The saying goes, and the goalie will play that one. Kicks takes it, and Raz tried to take it, and they're just sort of fumbling within the neutral zone here. Jesus probably just going to flip this one to the other side. No, he's going to do a little dangles here, and he loses it. And it looks like Raz is going to get to it first. He really doesn't have much support here. And Jesus tries to get it, and Raz in front, and it 5-holes the goalie, and he scores. Turnovers in their own end result in a goal. I mean, this is just, you know, the blue team not being able to get it out, and that's a softie. That's a soft one. And, you know, he didn't expect a turnover, obviously, but when it goes through your legs at 33 miles an hour, you know, it must suck. You know, I'm a former goalie. I changed to forward because goalie's fucking boring. But, you know, it must suck. It does suck. I speak from experience. When you let in a soft one like that, it sucks. And it's obviously not really his fault. He didn't expect a turnover. But, you know, if you're a blue team player, you kind of are expecting a save there on a soft, something as soft as that. But, it is what it is. It looks like we're going to go into potentially an OT period, potentially. But there is over basically 2 minutes left. So, plenty of time for red or blue to. I gotta be honest. I thought red team was going to get destroyed. I mean, look at blue team's roster. They have Jesus, CN, QWERTY. You know, they got looks to be a solid goalie. I mean, they have a good looking team, and then and then you're playing a team with a bunch of people who main goalie, right? And it's 1-1. It's tied. You know, that's the beauty of puck, right? You don't have to be good. Sometimes you get lucky and you can win, right? That's the beauty of it all in this game. As Mike is gonna take this one. Mike. Choose one fucking name. And that one is out to the side of the cage. I thought that one was loose in front for a second. I don't know why I screamed. But that one is going to be deflected, and QWERTY's going to play that from the red line. He will shoot that one in. If that went in, it would have been really funny. Raz fumbles with it, but is going to regain it. He's going to backhand it. A bad turnover. Jesus now. He has a burst of speed, but nice job by Raz with the stick, making a play. And Mick, whatever his name is, will get it into the neutral zone. That one's tipped off the stick of CN Nation. Backhanded it, but it stays in the zone. Kicks here, 1-on-1 potentially. Then he shoots and he misses the net wide right. So close once again, but so far away from that goal as QWERTY is going to get that one out. That one's going to hit off the blade of a stick. And Pigeon is going to play this, and he's going to play this. I don't know what that was. That was a really bad decision there. This one's going to be wrapped around. And QWERTY's going to get to it. QWERTY's just going to play behind the net. This one's going to be Dead Company. Dead Company probably just going to try to keep it. A beautiful pass by Dead Company. That shot. Save made. Skinner. Can he keep it out? He does. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a save. Desperation. Desperation save by Skinner. But he somehow finds a way to make the save. That shot is high of the net. Jesus. Attacking here. 20 seconds remaining. The red team. They're on wobbly spaghetti legs right now. This is not looking good. 10 seconds. The blue team's attack continues. It's still in the zone. Uh-oh. What's going to happen here? CN! No! He can't tap it in. 3 seconds. Played in front. That one, Skinner gets it out. And that's going to be the period we're going into overtime. What a game. This game is a classic, everybody. This is a classic game of PoncePuck PUGs, guys. You got to get in on it. It's unbelievable. Look at the high level of competition here between these athletes, these competitors, these gamers showing off their skills for everyone to see, and that's going to be a high stick. So, where's the play going to be? Yes, it's going to be just outside blue team zone. And this is going to be one, and CN will take control on the left wing as he fires that one in, and that one will hit the side of the cage. And Raz takes control. He's being forechecked by Jesus. That one is off of his head, and Jesus can't corral it, but he puts that one in front. That one's a bit too far in front of the man he was trying to get to, QWERTY. And the red team tried to spring an attack, but they couldn't. So with 4 minutes to go here, this one is cleared out. And that one hit a stick. This one's not going to be icing, as Dead Company is going to corral this one. And no, he makes a mistake. He can't get it. And this is not good. And nice job by QWERTY making up for another error there by Dead Company. That one is going to be off the body of a blue player. And that one is going to be backhanded in front, but nobody was in the slot there, so no chance at a tap in. Raz tries to keep it in. He can't. Pigeon will get it. Pigeon will dump it. That's going to be no icing because the goalie touched it for no reason. They would have easily beat that one out. Played around the boards here to dead company, but Raz gets to it first. Raz, he puts one on the net, and that one almost took a weird bounce. If that one would have bounced in and went into the net, that would have been some ending to the spectacular, epic OT game here. As Kicks, he tries to take control of it. He can't. Raz tries. He doesn't. Jesus tries. He doesn't. Nobody can take control of this puck other than QWERTY here, but Pigeon is there to make the routine defensive play, hitting it along the boards. That one is sauced, and the goalie is going to come out to play this one and play it with ease. That one's going to be no icing because the red player plays it. Jesus is offsides. They will just sort of tap it in here. Raz off the boards. That one, he will get it out of their own defensive zone. Jesus is going to try to outstick handle the forechecker Kicks here. He will forehand pass this one to QWERTY, who will fail to receive it, and this is not looking good, but Jesus will, I was going to say atone for his sins, but that is very, like, biblical. That's like almost like a prophecy, right? As he loses the the handle of it, and he's going to sauce this one to center ice. Not the best pass by him. Usually he's a very good passer. He's known for those sauce passes, but that time it wasn't meant to be. So with about 2 minutes 30 seconds, no team's able to get any offense going. That shot well wide of the net here. Kicks will keep it in, probably play it around. Yes, he does. Dead company. No, he's not going to crash in on it. Raz now. He won't be able to get this. Dead company now. Dead company. He is keeping it on his forehand. Nice job by Dead company. Skating into their zone, but nice defense there. Good job by Dead company, though, just to try to generate a bit of offense. SCN Nation will just fire that one forehand off the boards and get a forecheck going here. No mistake made there. That one is a nice pass over to Kicks, who will just get there in time, but that one is going to be hit out, and we have some more pitter-pattering going on in the neutral zone. This one's a nice pass to Mike Flo, and he will be dislodged of the puck by CN Nation. Tries the backhand at Kicks does, but he can't. And CN Nation standing around two defenders of red here. He has a chance at a shot, and a beautiful lift by Kicks. And that will end the attack there. It's at center ice. He tries it. I don't know where the puck is. He tries to dump that one in. Jesus now, he's at a forechecker all over his case here with a minute 30 seconds to go. He played in his own end. And, oh, wow. That's exposed Pigeon there. Jesus with it. Oh, passes just in front of CN Nation, and he will wrap it around, and QWERTY will pinch that, and he will fire that one in front. That one was almost tipped in by CN Nation. Good idea, but the execution wasn't all there. Raz will try to get it out, but he can't, and this time he will, but that one is going to be, I believe, high stick, but they won't call it, and Raz now trying to make an epic skate through the defense, and Dead Company with a nice job shoving Raz after he is dislodged of the puck here, but Kicks will take control of it. He will sort of try to backhand or sort of overhit it. A minute left. That one takes a Latvian bounce, and Pigeon will keep it in. That shot is, I believe, going to be easily saved or deflected in front. And with 40 seconds, Jesus will take control of this one, and he will backhand this one in. Skinner will chop this one against the boards here. Raz will flip this one up against the glass, and QWERTY takes control of this one. And oh my goodness, man getting dragged. He's laid out. And this one is going to be, I think it's too slow to be icing, so the goalie comes out to play it. And now that's going to be icing for sure. So that one's going to be on the net, but it's going to be wide. Just almost nicked the side of the cage. This one wrapped around. Fortunately, no red team players there, so Jesus gets it. And it looks like more than likely we're going to a second overtime, as Dead Company will just shuffle it into neutral ice. And uh-oh, there's a chance here. 2 seconds, 1 second. That one well wide of the net, and that is going to be the first overtime period. We're going into a second OT period in this game. What a game this has been, everybody, and we're still looking for the winner. And we're still wondering who can provide the winning goal in this game. That one is in front, and oh my goodness, the goalie made the save, but the whole right side of the net was wide open. You got to tap that in if you're Mike Flo or Mick Flo, whatever the fuck his name is. Once again, I don't fucking know. And that was, I mean, I'm not going to, totally blame him. He probably was caught off guard by how amazing that pass was, but regardless, oh, nice shot by Jesus. Keeping it in. What's he going to do with it? He's going to try to wrap it around, and what a save by Skinner. He barely slid to cover his post, but he did, and that's all that matters. Wow. I mean, I have no idea how he saved that. That looked like it was destined to be a wraparound goal, as Dead Company will hit it to no one. He has a bit of a penchant for doing that, so he may need to, I mean, I do that too, so who am I fooling? That's going to be icing. That's something I need to cut out of my game as sort of a forward. I need to stop like hitting it to no one. I mean, dump ins are cool and all, but I don't know if that was a dump in or not. Is my flow, and that one once again almost wrapped around, but this time was almost the red team doing the wrapping around, if that makes any sort of sense. As CN will be pressured heavy, he will put one on the net. That one, oh my goodness, actually gave Skinner some trouble, but he ended up making the save, and out comes the goalie. He has to play this one. That one is not his greatest work, and that is going to go in, and that's going to be the game. What a shitty way for this game to end. I mean, there's no excitement. That's just the worst way for a game to end. The goalie misplays it, and it's an easy goal. I mean, that just must, that's tough. That is some tough stuff right there, and that will do it for this game.